Guys, I want to start this video with a really sad announcement. Um, my pick here, Idle Hands, I don't own it on Blu-ray. I know. Everybody calm down. I know. This is the 31 Days of Boo-rays. And this film has a Scream Factory release. And I should own it, but I don't. I haven't been able to find it. I mean, I found it on Amazon for like $30, but your boy ain't trying to pay $30 right now. So we have to talk about this in a shitty ass 480p DVD. But this movie is absolutely amazing. This is one of my favorite slasher movies ever. That's why I'm picking it for, Slasher Sunday. So this movie is a horror comedy. I love horror comedies, by the way, if you haven't picked that up already. I think that there's a great balance you can have with gore and humor. It lends itself to be like cartoony and stuff like that. I know when I say things like, people might think like, oh, that's psycho. Like, oh, I think gore is so funny. No, I don't think like real snuff or like movies like Maniac, like that gore is not funny. It's gross and disturbing. But if you have blood flying through the air and it looks like a fucking Tom and Jerry cartoon, that's funny to me. So this is a movie that is very, very funny to me. Seth Green absolutely kills it in this movie. He is so fucking funny. I've been watching this movie since I was like 11 years old, and every time I forget how much I love it. It's a different kind of a slasher movie because his hand gets possessed by the devil, so kind of an Evil Dead 2 situation, and is going around town killing people. That makes it for like, what other movie is like that? You know, like it makes it for a really unpredictable, like really a lot of moments of comedy and stuff like that. It's really funny to watch these characters because, you know, when his hand goes psycho, they're all stoners, and so like it's handled the way a high school stoner would handle his hand going crazy. So it's really funny in that regard. It is definitely a product of its time. It's a very early 2000s movie, and you can tell with every frame. But that's a lot of the charm, especially if you're like my age. You know, you grew up around that time, so it feels really nostalgic watching it. A big thing that I love about this movie is being the fan of punk rock that I am. Especially I love 90s punk and like 90s skate punk and pop punk and stuff like that. And this movie has a performance by The Offspring in it, playing themselves, and the lead singer Dexter gets scalped by the idle hand. And it is pure cinema, let me tell you. This movie's great, lots of great gore effects, lots of great jokes. If you and the boys want to, you know, crack open a cold one or maybe smoke up a green one, watch this movie. Great movie, and I can't recommend it enough for Sunday Slashers Sunday.